Human Settlements Minister Mmamoloko Kubayi is calling for a state of disaster to be declared in flood-hit Soweto. Heavy rains have battered parts of Gauteng over the week, with downpours still expected later in the week. Ahmed Kajee takes a look.
Heavy rains have battered Gauteng in recent days, resulting in localized flooding in Soweto. Streams and rivers have increased in the speed of flow and expanded their banks. Roads and electricity infrastructure have been damaged, with some bridges completely collapsing. With some houses in Soweto on the brink of collapse, Human Settlements Minister Mmamoloko Kubayi says an interdepartmental approach is needed from the national government.
Clearly, there is a need for disaster to be declared. We do need the Department of Environment. You need GRA roads with the bridges, because there's a local road, which the bridge is here. GRA will be able to intervene, but when you look at N12, it needs national department, which I will talk to Minister Mbalula about. I'll talk to Minister Chris. As we went the other side in Orlando, the reports are very clear that we need DMRE, because there's issues of mining and mining rights, because there's sand that was mined and that is blocking in terms of storm waters. So we do need them also to come in. In the informal settlements, the report I'm getting is that majority of the people there are illegal immigrants, which will have to come in with Home Affairs to do the work, and law enforcement agencies.
The minister says residents need to act in a responsible manner when emergency services close roads and bridges.
We got a report that there's a bridge that has been closed by emergency services, and the communities have opened it. Now, this is putting lives of those who are vulnerable at risk, for somebody is going to drive there not knowing that this bridge was closed. This is around Ward 14 in Soweto, where the bridge was closed, but it was not was opened by communities. So there are two bridges that have been affected. We are not responsible for roads, but we get worried as leaders.
The residents say they want adequate implementation of interventions from the government. But City of Johannesburg Housing MMC Umlungisi Mabaso says resources are a challenge.
There is no adequate interventions because of the extent of the damages that has happened in Johannesburg, but we have tried to stretch our wings to all the regions that have been affected, and there are interventions, in fact, that we have put in place. Like in the case in point, in Mansfield, we were able to relocate all those affected households, and in other areas, like in Cape Town, we have also been able to do that. There are areas that we have not yet visited as political principals, but our officials are there on the ground, and they've done that assessment.
Emergency services are already on high alert, with more rains expected. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ahmed Kajee in Soweto.